let's talk about what causes those issues, right? So to understand how we can deal with those behavior challenges, we need to talk more about what causes those behavior challenges. So why those students are acting this way.
The causes, actually understanding the causes is one of the root like ways to come up with a solution. So I guess it's for attention grabbing or issues that happen outside of the studying environment, outside of the classroom. I mean, issues at home, which will manifest in class.
Mhm. Okay, great. Some people said childhood problems. Absolutely. Parents' treatment. Yes. Friendship, lack of motivation. All right. So the first one is emotional distress, right? So students can have some emotional experiences, maybe not in the classroom, but outside of the classroom, right? So maybe they lost a member from their family and they feel very upset and very frustrated because of that. And they take that with them to the classroom, right? Another common cause is maybe a lack of a social of social skills, yeah. So they are unable to socialize with other students because they don't really know how to socialize, right? They don't know how to communicate with other students. And the main reason for that, and that's what I see the most, is that those kids usually they don't have any brothers or sisters. So they are living alone with the parents. So they don't have really someone their age to communicate with, right? Another common issue, and also this is very, very common, and I see that a lot, is oppositional defiant disorder, ODD. And that means that you see the student always saying no. That can be to the teacher. They always say no. They don't want to do, what you ask them to do. They don't want to listen. So you can tell them, like, please show me your book. And they always say, no, I'm not going to show you my book. Yeah. So those kind of students, they always want to just kind of not follow the rules. Um, Another common cause is, as you said in the chat box, learning disabilities, right? That can be dyslexia, for example. So basically, they cannot really read, and not because they don't want to, but because they can't. And that's also very common in our students. Uh, Another one is environmental factors. And also, you've mentioned some of those. So maybe they have, their parents at home, they can be a bit violent with them. Maybe they shout at them at home. Maybe they don't give them a chance to express themselves. Yeah. The next one is, again, a very common one, autism, ASD. And that's when the students, they cannot really get out of any routine. And it's very hard for them to break routines. Um, Also, another common cause is attention deficit hyperactive disorder, ADHD. And you mentioned that in the chat box, students who cannot focus on one task, they cannot really pay attention for a long time. So they have a very short span when it comes to attention. Um, Also, traumatic experiences. So maybe they have been, in an accident, and that triggers them to behave badly in the classroom. And the last cause we can talk about is peer influence and social pressure. That means that the students, they want to, as you said also in the chat box, they want to grab attention. They are seeking attention from other students. They are trying to fit with their friends. So, or maybe they're also just copying other students as well. Yeah, so these are some of the most common causes of behavior challenges.